Nutrition labels, why we need them. Depending on how many calories, they decide how much weight you gain or lose. Explain, are you eating good or bad calories? Good calories are some sort of nutrition facts, nutritious. They give you protein, carbohydrates, your vitamins, all your necessary facts that you need. And empty calories, which is like your, say McDonald's. Say you go to McDonald's and you go to get a burger and all that good stuff, and most of that stuff in there is not going to feed your body to the necessary limits. It won't give you what you want. So go ahead and flip it. So for example, Chili Smokehouse Western Burger has 1,549 calories in one serving. That's the fries, that's the burger, that's everything. So that's more than enough calories than what most people need on a daily day. And the Big Mac cheeseburger has 540 calories, and that's just the burger, not to include the fries or the drink and all that good stuff. So to give you an example on why calories matter, for instance, for me, I weigh 250 pounds, and I want to get down to 240. So each day I'm allowed 3,000 calories a day. So if I go over 3,000 calories, that's going to put me past my limit. I won't make it to my limit, or my design limit. So for example, with the Chili Smokehouse Burger, that's almost more than half. That's more than half my daily intake of calories that I get. And knowing me, I will not stop there at eating, and I will go way over my 3,000 calories for that day, and I'll put on excess weight, which would lead to fat, which is much harder to get off. So that's why you want to know kind of what you're going to be eating when you go to these restaurants, stuff like that. Obesity. When it comes to health care and obesity, it typically costs $147 billion to $200 billion a year. 2 to 3 adults right now are considered overweight. That's 68.8% of adults right now. 1 to 3 are considered obese. That's 35.7%. And 1 to 20 are extremely obese. That's 6.3%. So starting in the 1960s, obesity rate was 13.4%. As of 2010, it's now 35.7%. That has a lot to do with processed foods and empty calories, stuff like that. And typically that's what an American eats on an average week. They probably eat out 3-4 times a day, or 3-4 times a week. And most of the time they eat out, they're just eating empty food. It's food that does not give them any necessary. That's it. That's it. Next one. That's just that's us against the world. 66% of our population compared to 37% of the worldwide population is obese. We're gonna switch it. So calories and obesity. Many of the restaurants. Go ahead and switch it. Just a nice picture. Things we should think about when we're eating, where they should be. Should be in jail. Another example, all right, go ahead, next one. When I was a child, just to give you an idea of how these empty calories and fast food chains and stuff like that had an effect on me. Go ahead, next one. That's what I looked like when I was a child. My mom put me on the McDonald's diet. She put me on the pizza. She gave me soda anywhere I went. And I was probably 4'9", 150 pounds of just chubby young man. And we didn't know back then. My mom didn't know, I didn't know what calories were, I didn't know what food was, and I just kept eating. And then luckily as time came up, or as I grew and all that stuff, I started to realize that I need to worry about what I'm putting in my body and understand what food does to my body. Next one. So the challenge. I challenge you guys, if you eat out more than 3 times a week, start looking at what you're eating. So if you go to McDonald's, try not to choose a Big Mac. If you can, choose a salad. If you can, use something green. Stay away from the soda, that kind of stuff. And I just think that restaurants should give you an idea of what you're eating and putting in your body and stuff like that, and we should push for that. All right. One more thing to read. So let's do it, guys. All right.